self-improvement's deceiving.
I'm just editing and I'm thinking that although self-improvement can be deceiving, which is obviously the title of this video, it's important to, and while I've embarked on this journey and I'm documenting issues that I've had since embarking on it, it's important to recognise that these deceiving challenges that you might face are nothing but smaller mountains that you have to climb. They're smaller bumps in the road that you have to overcome. They're nothing major, and it's not a way of saying self-improvement is flawed and that everyone's embarking on it wrong. No, it's I'm documenting the fact that these are things that I've encountered and that you should be aware of, and maybe perhaps appreciate as a way of seeing bumps along the way for you as an opportunity to overcome. And if of course these things apply to you, then it's quite a nice thing to be able to understand that you aren't the only person that sees these as a bit of a bump.
Now, the second thing that I want to discuss is the demonization that self-improvement creates on social media. Now, it's an interesting thought because I know since I've deleted social media, it's created a stigma around re-downloading it. Now, that's not an issue because of course I'm not on social media, so there's less chance of me, losing my life in hours to it. But just the thought to me of even stepping foot on a social media app has become such a negative thing to me that it's hindering my progress. Now, I know that sounds like it's quite a juxtaposition, but just put it this way. I want to expand myself by perhaps creating a brand or uploading content like this. Now, granted, my content right now is quite cliched and it's no different from a lot of creators, but it's hindering my process because even the thought of creating accounts such as a fitness account for myself at the gym or a self-improvement channel on TikTok has become quite damaging almost, because
now, editing me again, there's a certain aspect of me that's concerned that if I were to re-download these apps that I might find myself scrolling again. Now, I understand that I have strong enough self-discipline to not do that, but having been addicted to it for a while previously, it's hard to be able to accept the fact that I'm ready and look past that so I can continue to grow because of where I was a few months ago with things.
Now, that's not an issue because, like I said, I'm not doing those things by not doing it, but I'm also hindering that progress. And I think it's something that I need to come to terms with and be able to trust myself with. Now, I might want to put myself on a trial perhaps, and I recommend if you wanted to perhaps expand on social media but get fearful of trusting yourself to go through with it and not consume short form, is to go on sort of a trial almost. Maybe go for a week, upload 3 times in that week and see whether you're using it or not. Now, my issue, the worry I have is citing research and then ending up getting lost in the dopamine hole, as I like to call it. The short hits that I get from watching it, which in turn fries my brain. It ends up not allowing me to think for myself, which is another thought for another time.
Just at the office now, I'm recording a bit of an outro. I just want to remind you boys, before you go to bed, go and do that one thing.